like
Now let's
most
go
tight
to
ends
another
do.
story that is interesting. Chandler Jones, pass rush extraordinaire for the Cardinals, is now requesting a trade out of Arizona right when everything was starting to look up for Arizona.
You know, it was actually funny too because I remember when we did the mock draft predictions. I actually thought that Chandler, JJ, you get all the guys that they have there on the front seven, and I thought that was just going to be lethal. But
Indeed.
we're in an age where one guy's gonna be like, "Oh, I need a new contract. I need a new contract. This guy's making more. I'm better than him." It sounds like baseball with their contracts. And I was actually kind of asking some people because if you look at what everybody's doing, like if you looked at the Saints that are negative $100 million in cap space, you think there's ever going to be a time where we're just going to end up doing it like baseball, where it's like, listen, our cap is X, but every dollar you go over, you're paying double. And if it's, I think it's like if you're over the cap for X amount of years in a row, it ends up going more. Like it's like, hey, dude, you're over the cap for the fifth year in a row. It's 2.5 times for every dollar you go over. So for every dollar you go over, you pay $2.50.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just that instead of having $100 million in the hole for 1 year and all this all this stuff they try to configure it out. Oh, pay this year, pay 10 years later, whatever. Just straight up do it like baseball, being like, hey, you got this amount of money that's on the books. We could choose not to pay. Like, let's say a guy's supposed to be $20 million. We don't have to pay the full 20. We're paying you 15. This will help us cut off a luxury tax, stuff like that. I just think it'll be a better system. The players' union actually might like it too. Who knows?
Maybe.
It'll be a theory for another time. Maybe I have to write it in like article format. But thought, any opinion on that?
It would certainly be a departure from the system that has been in place for a long time, and I'm sure would be met with some resistance.
People hate change, man. People hate
Yep.
change.
They're probably going to look at the NBA and MLB and say that it only favors the big market teams and all that.
All right.